Hey everybody, Aquaman here, and getting ready for an adventure. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Sorry it's been a while. Been a lot of things going on, and so now I'm just been getting prepared for the next major adventure for you guys. Now this one's actually going to be a multi-part. So today's part one. It could be as many as 4, maybe even 5 parts because of how epic this is going to be. So if you saw the quick intro at the front and the thumbnail, you can see that I'm actually going to be part of the 80th anniversary of D-Day. So I'm part of another team, kind of a superhero team in a way. It's called the Round Canopy Parachuting Team. And this team is a bunch of veterans and people who honor the Airborne community. So I'll be heading over to Paris, and from there going to Normandy, and I'll be spending about 2 weeks. And during that time, I'm actually going to be doing a bunch of jumps, actually. So I'm going to be going out of C-47s that were actually used during the war. I'll be wearing period piece uniform, and going to be, now the parachutes are new, so don't fret. This is actually new parachutes. I actually have my own parachute, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But for now, we're going to be kind of talking about getting prepared. And one of the first steps is the haircut. So now I've been letting my hair grow for quite some time because I wanted to get it cut right before going. So I'll show you in the back here. You know, it's getting all curly in the back. It's kind of crazy. So so right now what you're seeing is very long hair. This is not military hair. So I'm actually going to be going in and getting my hair cut to quasi-military style. It's not going to be a high and tight, but it will be very, very short for the duration of the event, just because I want to make sure that I look the part. And again, I will be dressed in World War II paratrooper uniform. I will be representing the 101st Airborne as part of the unit that was actually jumping during World War II. So I will be wearing their patch. And it also is as a way of me honoring my father, who was a 101st Airborne paratrooper. Now today they're air assault, but at the time of my dad's service they were still airborne. So I'm actually going to be honoring him by wearing the 101st patch. And then on the other side of that, not only am I going to be doing the 101st, I'm actually going to be honoring the 501st Airborne group. So the 501st, as you guys know from the costume world, is Vader's fist. Well, I'm going to be doing the 501st Paratrooper Regiment. And a lot of people know the 506, which is what the Band of Brothers were based off of. And so if you saw that show, you'll see the guys who have the spades on their helmet. That represents that they're the 506. I'm going to be the 501st, or the Geronimos. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. So, all right. So step one, let's go get this haircut. All right, haircut. Here we go. All right, guys, this is Carol with a K, and she's about to turn me, well, we're about to do some time traveling with my hair. All right, so again, very long. All right, let's see where we go from here. All right, guys, well, I think Carol has taken me from 2024 back to 1944. So, all right, so looking pretty stylish. All right, should be pretty good. All right, on to the next part. Now that we've got the haircut out of the way, we're going to start looking at some of the equipment and gear that I'm having to pack just for this kind of a trip. Now this is, like I said, this is a once-in-a-lifetime trip. So, and because of the activity, aka jumping out of airplanes, there's a lot of extra equipment that's going that I would not usually bring on a vacation style trip. So I've got my team jacket with as you can see, Aquaman, because everybody on the team knows me as Aquaman. I do have a media press because I will be doing video and photo collection for both the team and some other outlets while I'm there. So I've got a carry-on backpack, I've got my carry-on luggage, and then my large check bag. And then this is just what's left over that I'm still trying to work out as to where it's all going to go. So we'll have to see and play with that. Because I'm going to be in France, one of the important things that I'm going to need over there is a power converter because they use a different outlet system. And of course, have to have a battery pack because you just never know when you're going to be out and about and not going to have your charger or access to, again, if you don't have access to this, having access to this with a cable can be a lifesaver. I've got things I'm going to be giving out and jumping with. I've got equipment to help for repacking my chute. I've got some extra change in the current currency of the euros, paperwork. One of the important things that I learned is the use of air tags. Now, I've got air tags all throughout my gear. So if anything does go missing or a bag isn't showing up on time, I'm able to go ahead and get that found quickly because the air tag should give me an immediate idea of where it is. So I've got, and this is all my electronics, and of course this includes all my camera gear, all my mounts, to do the quality footage collection while I'm doing jumps and moving around the area. Of course, this is my new team hat, and of course, so everyone knows who I am, whether I'm coming or going. Two of the nights we're going to actually be sleeping in a hangar in England before we do a cross-channel jump. Right now they say the weather's pretty cold, so I'm bringing a alpaca wool sweater and even a raincoat. But this isn't just any raincoat. This, of course, is Aquaman raincoat. So got a trident on the back, so it's pretty cool. I do, again, make sure everybody knows who I am. Everywhere I go, of course, there's my bag there, and even on my luggage, I make sure people know that Aquaman's in town. So represent. All right. So we'll go into a little bit more detail of all the equipment, but for now, that's kind of the basic layout of what I'm bringing with me. Good morning, everybody. It's Aquaman, and I'm out rucking. So rucking is basically carrying a weight on your back while you go out for long walks. And today I'm doing 5.5 miles with a 50-pound plate on my back. And this is part of my preparation efforts for D-Day's celebration in France. And the reason being is, one, it helps develop cardiovascular fitness, which is important, because we're going to be doing a lot of walking. And because of the excess weight on my legs, it's building up the bone density. So if I do happen to have a bad landing, less likely to get a broken bone. That was the last ruck before I leave, so it was a challenge, but got to do what you got to do, right? Good morning, everybody. All right, well, it's just after 4:30 in the morning, and I'm here at Cane Lake, also known as Lucky's Lake Swim, to do my 3-mile swim. This will be my last workout before I leave this afternoon. So, but yeah, this is the lake I swim in, and I'll be doing about 3 miles. And what that entails is there's a little boathouse light out there, hard to see, but I'll be swimming to that, and then from there I'll be swimming all the way across this lake to that boathouse there, and I'll be doing multiple laps until I come up to what we call 5 kilometers or 3 miles. So that'll be my last good workout. All right, wish me luck. All right, guys, well, that was 3 miles, and you can see the sun's up. Time to get cleaned up, get dressed, and start making my way to the airport. All right, the adventure continues. please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Thank you so much.